Shalom Akim. Bear with me real quick. Salaki. Let's get this rolling. Shalom. Let me bring this lower a little bit. Shalom Akim. We out here another week to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. To give the sincere elect, man, the 100% truth of the Bible. You know, to speak about the times we in, and most of all to speak prophecy. All right. And before I get started, like always, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak Wadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to the sincere brothers out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Let me adjust the camera real quick. You know, like always, we give a little intro of what's going on. Right, the times we in, because we in the times of the end of times, man. The end of Esau Edom, which is the so-called white man, his empire, man, is going down. You know, and Second Esdras 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right, so let me see. I got a couple precepts right here. You know, we got you see, man, the times we in. And regarding the nation of Israel, man, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know, the rise of Israel is no, there's no denying that, man. You know, Israel has risen up, but there's a small remnant. You know, there's a small. The Lord has chosen an elect. Right, and we sincerely say, humbly say, we hope we're the elect. That's what we say, we're the hopeful elect, man. But we got a lot of Israel camps out there deceiving many, as the scriptures say, man, in the book of Matthew, chapter 24. All right, and let's get to it real quick. It's all through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. It's a topic that must be talked about, man, because this is gonna lead many to take because the mark of the beast is the chip, man. It's the charagma. Okay, it's that incision. It's physical. All right, that charagma. All right, which, you know what? Let's get that. Let me see. Hey, bear with me real quick. Charagma, okay, which is the Greek word of mark, the Greek translation, which is charagma, all right, from the same root word, the etymology, from the same as karax, which this one is the G5 480, 5480. All right, a stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or on the right hand as a badge of fall, you know, of the Antichrist, whatever. The mark branded upon horses, which is physical, right? All right, thin carved, sculpture, graven work, just the Strongs, but there's let me get it real quick. Let me see. So when you go to this is from BibleApps.com. This is gonna be the topic for today, man. The charagma, the mark of the beast. Okay. because this is major prophecy before the destruction of Babylon the Great. And these false prophets, as I said, I'm gonna bring out Matthew 24 in a bit. These false prophets are rising, saying this is spiritual, man. That the mark in your forehead is sin, and the mark in your right hand is your wicked actions, which is going off, man. That's going off. That whatever. That's just going off. That's madness, man. All right. The help word studies of charagma, all right, is figuratively a mark providing undeniable identification, like a symbol giving irrefutable connection between parties. All right, so it's a identification marker, a mark providing undeniable identification, man. And when you go to this chip, the C-HIP, which we talk about, it's a what? RFID, which is radio frequency identification, man. Okay, so that's of the Greek charagma 5480. All right, a stamp, a sign, an engraving. All right, you do more research on the word. It comes an incision, a scratch, a cut in the flesh. You know, so it's physical, man. And this warning that we're supposed to warn is this message, you know, this warning that we're giving out is towards to the nation of Israel, to the elect, man, because the elect is going to hear this message, you know, repent and continue in the faith of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and do what the Lord's gonna guide them, man. All right, so let's go to the book of Ezekiel real quick before I bring out Matthew 24. But like I said, man, we're supposed to be out here in the highways and hedges, right? As Yahweh Shai ordained us, feed my sheep. If you love me, feed my sheep, right? All right, let me see. Salaki. I think I got the wrong chapter. We in the right chapter. All right, it's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, and the mark of the beast. Hold it. Let me see. I got it right here. The mark of the beast, all right, is an incision, man. All right, it's this whole thing. You see that chip? That chip, man. You see? So this is major prophecy before the destruction of America, man. Before the destruction of Babylon the Great, right? Major prophecy, man. All right, so let's go to the book of Ezekiel. Chapter 3, verse 18. Let's go to that. Oh, you know what? Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17, and it says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel." You see, so we're watchmen unto the nation of Israel, man. The so-called Negroes, the so-called Latinos, and the so-called Native Americans, man. That's who we're giving the warning to, right? Because the nation of Israel is the Most High's chosen people, man, a royal nation. His people, a special people, a holy people unto him. Out of all the nations, he chose the nation of Israel, man. All right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the rest of the other nations, so-called white man, the so-called Chinese man, you know, the East Indians, guess what? They're nothing but like spit. They're nothing but like spit compared to us, man. And when you go to the book of Amos, chapter 3, it tells you that the Most High is only dealing with one nation, man. Out of all the families of the earth, we'll get that in a, you know what? Let's get that before I get Ezekiel, book of Amos, Salaki, man. I'm just going through the spirit, Salaki. Amos chapter 3, and it reads, "Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel. All right, the so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, the indigenous people, right? Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, because we were in slavery in Egypt, man. Egypt means what? Egypt means house of bondage. And there's a new Egypt now, man. It's America. America has many titles. Babylon the Great, Egypt, spiritual Sodom, and that great city, spiritually known as Sodom in Egypt. Right? Sodom, because of these sodomites, transgenders, all these laws that they go in favor towards them, man. Fucking wickedness, right? The Babylon means confusion, man. And this is a land of confusion. America is Babylon the Great, man. There's no doubt about that. All right, so back to Amos chapter 3. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. So the point is that you only have I known of all the families of the earth. So all the families, all the nations of the earth. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, or if you know, don't ain't dealing with none of them. He don't care about it. He cares about the children of Israel. All right, only you have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. Okay, let's go back to Ezekiel, man, chapter 3, verse 17. Starting at verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. You see, that's what the Lord gave us a spirit, man. Gave us a spirit of, first he gave us the knowledge and wisdom to know who he really is, right? Because in the book of Isaiah it says a small remnant shall return unto him. We'll get that in a bit, but let's keep reading on Ezekiel. All right, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Right, so the warning, major warning is what? When you go to the book of Revelation, which we will get to, chapter 13, verse 16, it tells you that if any man receive his mark in his forehead or in his right hand, right, you basically let me see. And you see, and it says, and he causeth all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, to receive a mark. So we're giving you warning, right? Telling you 100%, the 100% truth to the nation of Israel, which we know the elect is going to hear this. To the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, don't take this mark, man. Because if you take this mark, when America gets destroyed, you're gonna be destroyed with it. All right. Let's keep reading. Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 18, and it reads, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life. And that's what we're trying to do, man. That's what we're doing for the hopeful elect, right? We're telling you, don't take this mark, man. You take this mark, you're gonna lose your life. You're gonna get burned with thermonuclear fire. Your tongue is gonna dissolve. You're gonna burn, man. Your flesh gonna burn. You're gonna die, man. And you won't make it to be of the elect, man, which is the main mission, the main goal for us brothers that are in this ministry, man. You know, we want to be of the elect, man. That's the main prize, to reign, to be the 144,000, the new Jerusalem, and reign with Yahweh Shai, man. In righteousness, of course, right? So when it tells you, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. So the blood of the Israelites is required in our hands, man. That's why we out here, man. We out here in the highways, in the highways and hedges, man. You know, this is the city. This is the downtown where I stay at. You got a lot of Jake walking around, Esau walking around. You know, but like the scriptures say, my sheep hear my voice, right? Let me fix this real quick, Salaki. All right. Let's keep reading. Let's let the scriptures read, right? The scriptures speak. All right. It says, "But his blood will I require at thine hand." So the blood of the Israelites, man, the lost Jakes, lost Jakes most of all, the Israelites that haven't came back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai should at least get the warning from the prophets out there, man. You know, the unicorn is still out there. This knowledge and wisdom is still being pushed out there. All right. The warning is out there basically, man. So the main thing is this prophecy, man. This is the truth. That if you receive this, which they're pushing it, man. They're pushing this digital stuff, man. What do we hear this week with the whole thing going on with the Bank of America? Well, you got that Jamaican athlete that had like 4 million of his money taken away disappeared from his bank account. You had a couple people go on viral and basically go to they recording saying that Bank of America took like 4,000, 1,300 and so on numbers from their bank accounts without no permission. And I guess they're going into the banks, talking to the clerks or whatever they're called, the workers in the bank, and the workers are just telling them to call customer service, man. And what do? They'll go ahead, do as they told. They call customer service and it's nothing, man, hanging up on them. So we know this whole digital thing is gonna come, man. That's why we're giving you the warning, man, that chip is gonna be the new thing. That digital money, that the chip, the digital identification, the digital. You see, so the dollar's gonna be gone, man. It's gonna be a new way of doing things around, right? And this is why we know the Karagma, which is the chip, right? Which Elon Musk, Neuralink, has practiced putting a brain, implanting a brain chip, Salakia, implanting a chip in the brain. And I guess they're going to what, human trials? Salakia if I going off on the words, but the main thing is that he's doing the trials, the testing to see how this comes out, man. For, I believe it was for depression, they're gonna put a chip in you to see how this can work out, humans being depressed, right? So they're gonna make this thing look cool, look new, be in fashion. They really got saying that I remember, I guess I saw a video on video of Eve in Netherlands in Europe saying that I guess when she got her chip implanted, I'm not sure if it was in her right hand or in her forehead, which is prophecy, which is the mark of the beast, right? It's so evident that this is the mark of the beast. So like I'm moving the camera a little back. That I guess she could have just scrolled down social media and do things with her mind. She could have heart videos. She could comment just by using her mind. She didn't have to do anything physical. It was all controlled by the chip in her mind, man. Okay, so like I said, you know, a lot of people are gonna fall into this device, man. This trick of Esau basically making this thing look cool. You know, you take this chip and everything's easier. You don't have to do anything. You know, you can open your car with your hand. You can unlock. You can buy. Well, the main thing is buying and selling without this mark. Or you can't buy or sell without this mark. So how can this mark be spiritual, man? You know, it's got to be physical. You know, and like I said, right? We're giving you the 100% truth. Let's keep reading. Salakia. I went on, you know, talked a little too much there, but Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 19. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Right? So if you warn the wicked, the Israelite, hey man, don't, what the fuck you doing? Why you lining up, man? Why you gonna take this why you gonna take this C-hip implantation, man? Why are you gonna take this chip? If you warn him of the consequence, if you tell him, hey, don't take this chip, man, you're gonna fucking die right when Esau, your buddy, goes down, you're gonna die with him, man. You're gonna burn with America. And if he doesn't listen to that warning which we're giving out, well, guess what? He's gonna die in his iniquity. He's gonna die in his wicked way, man. Because he despised the prophets, right? He despised the message, the words that the Lord put in our mouth to teach. Right? So that's why it says, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Alright, verse 20, again, when a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness, and commit iniquity, and not lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die. Because thou hast not given him warning, he shall die in his sin. And his righteousness which he had done shall not be remembered, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Okay, so the main thing, the main point to me pulling out that scripture is that the blood of the Israelites out there is required at our hands, man. Because we got the 100% truth. We got the, like I said, yeah, the truth. We got the correct message, the correct breakdown of this prophecy. We got to warn the people, man. All right, but you're going to have a lot of Israel out there take this chip, man. Because the Lord has deceived them. Because let's go to that real quick. Second Thessalonians 2 and 11. Let me see. 2 and 7. Oh, let's see. There's the book of Second Thessalonians chapter 2. And for this cause God shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. So there's going to be Israelites out there that is going to really believe that this mark of the beast is sin, that this mark of the beast is spiritual, man. They're going to hear the correct breakdown. You know, they're going to hear all the evidence they need to hear to basically believe that the MOTB, this charagma, is this chip, this implantable chip, and the Lord is going to put a spirit in them to believe this strong delusion, to believe this lie. Salaki. Okay, it said, and for this cause, let me see. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion. You see? that they should believe a lie. So this whole mark of the beast thing, which is major prophecy, a very important topic, majority of them are gonna believe the lie, man. They're gonna be, because at the end of the day, it's the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Whoever is destined for the sword is destined for the sword, right? You know, whoever's destined to be part of the elect is gonna be destined to be the elect. We're just the workmen. We're just the watchmen out here, giving warning. Salaki, bear with me real quick. My throat is drying up. Man. The main thing that I don't seem to understand is how can the mark of the beast be sin, man? Right? How can it be sin? How are you gonna buy or sell? Like the elder apostle Tahar said that how is the register man or female gonna know if you're committing wickedness when you're buying or selling, if this is the sin, right? Which is going off, man. Which is completely going off. But like I said, oh yeah, let's go to the book of Matthew, right? Chapter 24. Let me see. What's going on, man? How you doing?
How are you? Good.
All right. You good? Everything good, man?
Yeah.
You got a question or anything?
Well, I wanted to give you some information.
What's this?
It's a cryptocurrency that me and my buddy are in, and I'm throwing a party down the street because this.
How you doing, man?
This crypto teaches responsibility.
No, yeah. I know a little something about crypto. You know, the mark of the beast is gonna be the main thing, right? That's RFID chip.
Yeah.
Which is a really important topic, man, because this is prophecy right here, man. This is major prophecy before the destruction of America. Yeah. Because America is Babylon the Great. So this cryptocurrency thing, you know, it might go through, you know, so I know, I got a couple buddies that are into that, but I mean, I know, we know the truth. We know eventually it's all going to lead to a digital, you know, digital ID, digital, but you know, the whole thing is here.
But what if there are people who have set a code on the internet to where we all go by that system of code to help us organize amongst each other and trade value amongst each other, so that maybe it's separate from the people who want to manipulate us, to control us. Instead, we can actually see that thing. We're all anonymous interacting with it, but we can see this set value there, you know, this set code to live by. It's like God's nature right now. Like, I don't know how to fly. I probably could fly, but you know, like I don't know how to make a miracle happen. But had I known, it may be capable within this realm that we live inside of, God's creation.
No, I understand.
Right.
I understand.
So like this is not God's creation. It's man's creation. But it's a way of organizing people, because like we are totally being taken advantage of right now. Like, people are taking shots in the arm in order to keep their job because they got to put food on the table.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. So, what you guys think about this whole what is it, man? This digital. Here. Yeah, I do my camps.
Cool, man. I preach on Facebook.
Oh, do you?
Not like preach, but I tell the people.
So what do you guys think about the whole?
I don't mean to like get behind. I meant to.
No, you good. You. Okay. What do you guys think about the whole digital, the whole banking? You know how they brought out.
This is what we're doing.
Basically, you know how they're gonna. The Federal Reserve is going.
This is why we're doing this. I made this card.
When you bring deep thoughts.
Yeah, deep thoughts. Check out.
So
check it out.
All right, I'll check it out. Check it out. So.
The deal is that there's a very smart guy in blockchain technology, and so we organize based on this code being our finances in the future.
Okay.
And so like we're against the bad people also. It's just that like some of these people aren't awake to it, and we're not gonna take shots. I had, like, his family knows not to take the shot. I had to threaten my mother not to take the shot. You know, like it comes that deep. They're getting inside of our household because of that TV, you know? And then my mom and all of her friends go and I try to tell my mom, you gotta talk to your girlfriends. You gotta tell them that there's different ways of thinking, because before I started looking into this stuff, I was just a dupe as well. Everything in life was just like given to me until I started being out on my own and making my own decisions. So you first start looking at like precious metals to hold your value somewhere besides the system, you know, and then you keep thinking that inflation is going to hit and that precious metals you'll be better off holding those while responsibility happens to the markets and the markets fall and crash and everything, and then you'll be able to maneuver and stuff. But it doesn't happen. They just keep printing money. That irresponsibility just keeps on happening. Like 1.7 trillion was in a bill recently, and where did a lot of this money go? Over to Ukraine to go fund a war.
Yeah. Exactly.
So all they're doing is just continuing the chaos in order to offer us a solution, and it seems like, oh, the solution is the best way because of the propaganda on the TV that then is infiltrated. You know, that same message is brought into your household. It's absolutely pathetic. And them spraying the skies.
Yeah, the chemtrails and everything.
They're spraying the skies, man.
No, this kingdom is out of here, man. The kingdom of the elite, which are the Edomites in the Bible, or the so-called, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, all of them are from a nation known as Edom in the Bible. Their forefather Esau, which was the first so-called white man, they're not considered white in the Bible. They're considered red. Different shades of red, pink to light pink, you know.
Okay.
But when you go, the whole thing why they come out here is to warn these people right here, the Israelites.
Okay.
We teach them prophecy, man. We teach them that America is going to be destroyed.
Okay.
There's going to be major civil war, civil unrest, race wars. It's going to be a trouble like no other, man. You know, there could be a complete blackout, an EMP attack. They can shut the lights off, man, the electricity, and blame it on Russia.
Yeah.
Blame it on China and just go in and do movements.
And then all of a sudden we got UN blue helmets
the United
on our streets,
which are foreign troops, man.
Yeah.
Majority.
Yeah.
They're not. They're foreign troops.
Yes.
You know, so.
Yeah.
Hey, man, this year could be a crazy year, man. Where we can see a lot of.
Or they can just continue it for another 5 years, or 10 years. I mean, they can just continue the